then it's
If
obstruction.
he's receiving the ball,
He has to give the field, or the runner access to the base. He can't be blocking it. Just because he's receiving it, he doesn't have the ball.
but if he has the ball,
He has the ball, he can block the plate, put up a brick wall, and you're not getting in. But they are not allowed to bowl the catcher over. It just goes to the safety. You've seen everybody do it in majors, and now that's being outlawed. It's already been outlawed in the college level. You cannot bowl over a catcher. There's been too many injuries, concussions, broken bones. God, I wish I could remember the guy. The only one that comes to mind was in the World Series with Minnesota, where the guy just came in and blasted a catcher, and the catcher never got back up. They carted him off on a stretcher because he was out cold, and he had broken bones from the collision.
The runner has to make that attempt to try to.
And we'll go over that. We'll go over the slide rule here in the later slides, but yeah. If you've got the ball as the fielder, the runner has to do one of three things: slide, avoid the collision, or give themselves up. Or a fourth one, they can go back to the last base they were at, if they can. But I mean, you cannot bowl over a catcher or a player. It's immediate safety rule, the runner's out, and he's ejected from the game. And it's literally that quick, short, simple. Son, you're out of the game.
That's what happened last year and led to the only ejection I've had of a coach last year, was because the runner came in, just like this, plowed over the catcher, and the coach came unglued because, the runner was supposed to be able to get to the base. No.
If he's got the ball, the catcher can put up, like I said, a brick wall, and that's all there is to it. And then that fielder has to do one of those few things. He either gives himself up, he tries to slide past the catcher, or he has to avoid the collision. Any type of, you've got to be quick and decisive on that. And your judgment, was it intentional? Bringing your arms up, that's intentional. Now, if you're running and you just, you try to avoid it, the kid do a little dance off to the side, and you kind of run into each other, that could be incidental. He was attempting to get around the catcher, and they both ran into each other. That's where it comes to that judgment call. So you got to be in a position to make those calls.
And that kid that did that is an umpire this year, so hopefully he learned his lesson.
You better. He's not here, is he?
No.
Oh, okay.
When the ball is near the foul line with no runner at third base, move up that foul line to a position where you can see the ball land. If the ball is foul, give the dead ball signal, followed by a verbal call of foul or foul ball. Foul ball! If the ball is fair, give the fair ball signal. No verbal call is given. When the ball is close to the foul line and is touched, whether caught or not, the umpire must first give the ball status by pointing fair or foul. When the ball is first touched over fair territory, point fair, and if the ball is not caught, the point is followed by a strong fair ball signal. If the ball is caught, an out signal is given. When the ball is first touched over foul territory, point foul, and if the ball is not caught, give a strong dead ball signal and a strong verbal call of foul or foul ball. Foul ball!
Why don't we call fair ball?
Don't want to confuse them.
Exactly. And you guys are gonna do it. I'm not gonna lie to you, you guys will do it. Sooner or later, it will happen, where you'll jump on, go, fair ball! And go, oh crap. And then you just try to move past it quickly. That one gentleman, Tom Sims, I was telling you about, it was his first year doing it as a senior umpire. We're doing a tournament. There were 6 senior umpires standing behind the backstop, watching him, be one of them. And he gets up there, ball, kid hits it, swings like he's going for the roof, and the ball dribbles out in front of the plate. And all of a sudden he jumps on and goes, fair ball! And of course, all of us being supportive guys for him, did you just hear something? Did someone just yell fair ball? What the hell was he? So, we kind of made him, we kind of joked with him. And of course, his field umpire going, did you guys hear fair ball? So, you know, we can harass each other, but it will happen. So don't worry about it. You move on from that. And the other thing is, like I said, you guys got, it's your call all the way down to the fence.
Ball is caught, give an out signal. Sixth, when a ball is hit over the fence in fair territory, give a home run signal by raising the right arm above the head, hand closed, and rotate the fist. In slow pitch, when a fair batted ball is touched in flight and goes over the fence in fair territory, give the 4 base award signal by raising the right arm above the head, hand open with 4 fingers shown, and verbally call 4 bases. 4 bases. If the ball hits the ground before clearing the fence and then bounces over the fence, give the 2 base award signal by raising the right arm above the head, hand open with 2 consecutive fingers extended, and verbally call 2 bases. 2 bases.
Movement to third base. Once the umpire has exited the catcher's left, there are several situations where the umpire should move to third base. First, after going to the holding zone and a play develops at third base, move inside the diamond about 2/3 of the way to third base, approximately 10 to 12 feet from the base, obtaining a 90-degree angle. Stop, read the play, then make the call. Second, when exiting the catcher with a play immediately at third base, move up the foul line in fair territory to approximately 10 to 12 feet from the base, obtaining a 90-degree angle. Stop, read the play, then make the call. Third, in slow pitch, the plate umpire has the responsibility for a runner attempting to steal third base.
Sorry about that, I don't know what's going on.